Since 1961, more than 240,000 Americans have answered the call to serve in the Peace Corps, building relationships in 140 countries. 6 decades later, one of the very first volunteers to live that mission is sharing his spirit of service. And even in retirement, he's still inspired to make a difference. David Andrews in Lansing, Michigan shows us how.
Meet David Bauer, a tenor in the Delta Community Choir.
How about dancing? Do you dance, David?
I'm not a good dancer.
Not a good dancer.
But this, David, is folk dancing with other light-footed folks every weekend. When he's not dancing and singing, David Bauer is busy volunteering.
I started out really as a Peace Corps volunteer in West Africa.
What he did was join the very first group of U.S. Peace Corps volunteers to be deployed overseas.
This is me. I was younger then. I was 22 here, yes. And so I worked in Liberian public schools for 2 years as a Peace Corps volunteer.
From schools in West Africa to teaching students in Southeast Asia.
Every evening and weekends, I worked with Lao students, teaching English to them.
That was 60 years ago. Today, he teaches math.
I go to the Cumberland School every day, yes, to be with the 5th graders. They invigorate me. So they're doing 2 sheets.
Volunteering in Mrs. Henderson's 5th grade math class at Lansing's Cumberland Elementary School.
Yes.
Mr. Bauer gets to know each student personally.
1, once you add it to that, now you have the right answer. You're going to add that to the 3. This should be 4 now.
Sometimes when I don't understand stuff, like I understand it, but sometimes I don't and forget the stuff, he always comes and helps.
Problem solving with a purpose. For David Bauer, it all adds up to a rewarding experience.
Just the satisfaction knowing that each one of those did a little bit better than they did the day before.
From helping kids with math to helping organize the Greater Lansing Food Bank's mobile food pantry, David Bauer's wide-ranging community service hasn't gone unnoticed.
This was the award that I was given by the governor.
The Older Adult Volunteer of the Year Award, recognizing his decades of giving back.
Lifelong service to the community, yes.
It goes hand in hand with his lifelong philosophy.
Staying positive and enjoying every minute of the day.
And every day, this 85-year-old looks for ways to get out of the house and help other people.
I discovered that helping other people was very enjoyable, and I could make a difference.
Wow, for me, that's what Aging Untold is about, empowered aging. And I was thinking too about people that maybe they didn't serve in the Peace Corps, but they still could serve in the math classroom. And I just really love that sense of purpose and enjoying your day. And, you know, thinking about what would I enjoy doing and how could I go and help? And I just think that is amazing.
Well, he balanced everything out. He's out singing, he's out dancing, he's helping people, he's leaving the house every day. I want that life.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I loved the intergenerational activity that was going on there with having an older adult in that classroom and exposing our young kids to that, and they saw him as a helper.
That's an impact on them. And you know, okay, can I say this? That I was thinking, oh, they're going to learn math the right way.
But the other thing, he is making such an impact on those young children, and he more than he even realizes.
Oh yeah, right.
It is a big impact, and then he has this positivity and outlook in life, and gives him purpose. But in return, he's giving them purpose.
Some of those kids are going to go into the aging space because they're going to have a love for older adults.
That's
and
right.
They're going to dedicate the rest of their lives to serving seniors.
Exactly.
And you know what? We're all getting older. We're all aging, and it's about time we talk about it. Until next time on Aging Untold.